guys, welcome to my first episode of Hashity Hashtag. This segment is on SHOEY. Aww. Now, for those of you who don't know, SHOEY is a ship name for Shane Dawson and Joey Graceffa, who are YouTubers, and there's some people's OTP and all that good stuff. And they have a lot of fan fiction written about them. They have a lot of hype on them. Now, for those of you who don't know what ship, fan fiction, or OTP are, I'm going to clear this up with Amanda's Lingo of the Day. Welcome everybody to Amanda's Lingo of the Day. I'm here to talk about the lingo that you just heard. So, first of all, it's ship, meaning relationship, meaning you are hoping that somebody is in a relationship, meaning you ship somebody. Now, fan fiction. Fan fiction is fan-made writing about two characters or people, so anything that they could wish changes about a series or anything about anybody. It's kind of scary. Also, last but not least, OTP. OTP is one true pairing. One true pairing is when somebody really wants that person or these people to be together, and it means that they are absolutely in love with these people. That was it. So you just heard my lingo of the day. Now on to SHOEY. Now I love SHOEY. I think it is funny. I think it is great. But some people take it a little too far. Now, Shane and Joey, they play it off perfectly. They like it, they think it's funny, they just play with it. They have fun with it. Now, a lot of people do take it way too far. Now, there are fan fictions written about them, and I've actually read some of them, and some of them scare me. Now, I write fan fiction, but you know, if you like, I could write a SHOEY fanfic. But a lot of their fan fiction is kind of scary. They actually read their fan fiction on their channels. Shane's was a lot more graphic than Joey's was. But there has been a lot more graphic stuff in there. Trust me. Now, I have read a lot of fan fiction. I read a lot of fan fiction for them, and it's really scary. And a lot of them are Shane is with Lisa, but Joey is in love with him, and he's about to tell him his feelings, and Shane is like, I love you, and all of it goes there. And then some of it is rather dirty. Now there's other fan fiction. There's a lot of fan fiction in the world. There is what we call fluff and what we call smut. I'm going to tell you these links. Welcome back to Amanda's Lingo of the Day. We're going to look at the words fluff and smut. Fluff is when it's really light and nice and cute. Smut is when it's sex, bondage, and other stuff. There you go, everybody. You just heard it. Now, there are all types of fan fiction, and some of the SHOEY fanfics are cute and fluffy and nice, and some of them aren't. Some of them are just pure smut, and then some of them are sad. I read a fan fiction where Shane was dead, and Joey was trying to learn how to cope with that. Yeah, we are talking about real people here. So guys, I'm going to read a sort of cute one. It was interesting.
Hey Shane, Joey asked, after they ordered their pizza. Yeah, Shane asked, grinning. Why'd you invite me over? He asked, his face entirely serious. To do the video, Shane said obviously. It was a tag video. Shane, seriously, why'd you invite me over here? He asked, sitting down next to Shane and looking into his eyes. Just to hang out. Why? Shane asked, shrugging. I don't know. I guess I just assumed it was because, well, Joey trailed off, avoiding Shane's eyes. Because of what? Shane asked, leaning over so he could look Joey in the face. Because Shane frowned slightly and sat back down normally. Because you assumed I liked you? He finished. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess. Do you? He asked slowly. I don't know. I mean, it's hard. We've known each other for so long, and I mean, do you? Joey tried to hide his disappointment when he spoke. Maybe, he replied simply, looking away. Joey replied with a swift, slow kiss on Shane's cheek. Wait, what? Okay. Joey replied with a swift, slow kiss on Joey's cheek. Joey turns to him, shocked. What happened to not knowing? Joey asked quietly. I lied, Shane replied in an equally hushed voice.
And then you have stuff where it sort of makes sense, it doesn't make a lot of sense. There are things about it. There's like alternate universe, which means it is in a different sort of time, a different place, a different setting, because you never know. But this is real life people, and they're being put into an alternate universe. We don't know if that's ever gonna happen. We don't know that stuff, but people are edging it on. And then there are perfectly normal situations where this happens every day. But there is also in character where you write somebody and it is so them that you feel like you're actually listening to them. And then there is out of character where you can never picture the person actually doing that. Now I have a very active imagination, so this line is drawn really, really thin. I mean, I can picture anything. So some of these fan fictions really, really get to me because I can picture every single thing that these guys are doing, and like sometimes it goes a little too far. But I mean, my showy heart is pounding so quickly, and I read these stories because I just like stories. I like reading them, and if it's about something that I want to read, then yeah, I will definitely read it. But we do have ones that are too graphic.
I'm starting this at a weird place. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Building some confidence, Joey said, Shane, let's be really honest here. Did you get a boner because of me? Was it because I moaned? Shane started to get nervous. Oh no, he's gonna find out and never want to talk to me again. I might as well tell him the truth. He's gonna find out sooner or later. Anyway. Okay, fine, yes, I did get a boner off you moaning, Joey. And so what? It's sexy as fuck and I got horny off of it. So what? He said, lowering his voice at the very end, having a fear of losing his friend on his mind. Joey, startled by this outburst for a few seconds, recuperates quickly with a small yet meaningful smile on his lips. Shane, don't think I got this at random either. He was, while lifting up his shirt to show the bulge sticking right off in his blue cargo shorts. Shane, surprised at the answer he had received, was very confused but very happy. At the same time, skeptically says, So Joey, what do we do now? Lowering his tone to that of a whisper as if people were around, it was only for Joey to hear. Joey's heart was fluttering rapidly and felt as though it was burst from his chest and fly away. Joey thought, well, it doesn't matter if it's in my chest because Shane has my heart anyways. Well, Shane, he answered back using the same tone of voice while inching closer to each syllable his beautiful mouth released. I believe we should do something about that. Now Joey was so close to Shane's face that their noses were touching and they could feel each other's breath. Joey's breath smelled like sweet strawberries, while Shane's breath smelled like minty Colgate Fresh. Joey sighed, taking in the scent that subsided from Shane's mouth and licking his lips. At the thought of those lips taking him in, ooh, Shane couldn't take it anymore. Joey licking his lips at the last thing, and Shane wanted Joey to do, but he didn't. But he did it, and Shane snapped. I got confused there. Shane took Joey and threw him on the bed forcefully, while going on top of him and kissing him while his hands explored the newfound territory that would soon all be his. Shane's tongue fought its entrance into Joey's mouth. When he granted, Shane's tongue explored Joey's whole mouth, taking in every bit of him, thinking that there would never be enough to fulfill his needs. While they finally broke apart, Shane went down to Joey's belt and started to take off his blue shorts. When he started to have a little trouble taking them off, he just ripped them off.
Nope. I am done reading this right now. Honestly, this is the kind of stuff, and it goes on for another, half a page. Just this. Now, I am usually okay with this sort of thing. I'm okay. I've written this sort of thing-ish. Not as bad. But the fact that these are two real people that we're talking about, and yes, they do have fun with it and they do have this, but some of these are really disgusting. Some of these are really gross. I read about 8 of them, and a lot of them are a lot of bodily fluids, a lot of, and usually, I am okay with this stuff, but when it comes to people, real life people that actually live in this world and not a fantasy world, it crosses the line a little bit. Now, yes, Shane does have a complete SHOEY playlist on his channel, and he constantly mentions him, and it's funny, they play with it, but when you get to that point, it gets kind of creepy. It really does. And it's like that way for any character or person that you do this to. Now, I did read one fanfiction that I started out liking, one because it didn't have any actual sex in it, but some of the characters I didn't see the way that they were. Now, in this one, Shane is about to propose to Lisa, and then he calls Joey to help him, and Joey's in love with him, but he doesn't know, and he's upset about it, but he still helps Shane, and then Shane tells him to stay, so in case Lisa says no, then he wants to be the first, then Shane wants him to be the first one he hugs, and if she says yes, then Shane wants to be the first one who knows, but just when Lisa is about to propose, he takes a turn and is like, I'm sorry, I'm gay. Whoa. So that actually happened in this fanfiction. And then him and Joey, they go on a little should I tell people, shouldn't I tell people? And they tell each other, and then they have a relationship, but they don't know whether they should tell people and whether they shouldn't tell people. There's so many YouTubers, a lot of YouTubers. There's Ingrid, and there's Whitney, and there's Tyler, and there's Sawyer, and there's Luke, and there's a lot of people. There's even the Fine brothers, Brittany Louise Taylor, Justine. There's all these people in this fan fiction, and it's weird. It's weird. Some of them are okay, but some of them are way out of character. Joey is really aggressive in this. Incredibly aggressive, and I don't think he's like that. Like, I don't know personally, but something tells me he's not, like, aggressive. And in this, he's really aggressive. Anything pisses him off, and he's ready to beat the crap out of people. Now, I don't know, but I've watched a lot of his vlogs, and I don't feel like he's that kind of person. I feel like he's a little bit of prankster and a little bit mean to people, but in a fun, loving way. I don't think he would actually, like, if he didn't have to, I don't think he would beat the crap out of somebody just because. And Shane is okay. He is a little, like, I feel like he is way too depressing. Like, he's way too depressed in this. And it's really, it just sort of like, it's really bumming. And this thing is like 100 and whatever chapters, and it is long. I didn't finish it, but some of it is just really weird. Like, some of it I don't see, and some of it I couldn't finish it. And I'm probably going to finish it at some point, but yeah. But then, my thoughts on SHOEY. My thoughts on SHOEY is good for it. They're funny. It's great. Now, I read a SHOEY fanfic, and it was just for pure laughs. I just felt like writing it. I'm not going to read you anything from it because it's not finished yet, but I did write one just for fun. There hasn't been a SHOEY collab since January 20th. I don't know why, but they are doing their own thing. Shane was working on his secret project, not secret project movie thing, and it was what he wanted to do. Now, of course, Joey is doing his own thing. He has his vlogs, he does all that good stuff. He comes out with a video every single day. They live in the same place. If Shane wanted to, he could be like, yo, you want to set up a date to collab, making that clear. But he could set up that date to collab, but they are doing their own things. They are busy. So don't pressure them just because you want to see something. They are their own people. They have their own lives. Yeah, they have fun doing what they do. They have fun together. They're friends. So my 2 cents on the topic, SHOEY is hilarious. It's funny. It's cute. It's cute. And they love doing it. They love their fan base with SHOEY. It's fun. It's caring. It's like all that stuff. And they have fun together. So what? So it's good in my books. That was my Hashity #SHOEY. Stay tuned for the next episode. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but if you like it, then be sure to check it out. So, yeah, that was Hashity #. Everybody have fun. Good day, good night, goodbye. Wherever you are in the world, just know that I love you. Mwah!